from Toyota, leading the way every day. Atkins from Toyota, symbols of trust.
Department of Public Works Director Carl Dominguez says the Guam International Airport Authority could be closing down the road that runs through TIYAN as soon as July or as late as October of this year. Either way, this means the 14,000 to 15,000 motorists who use this road daily will have to find alternative routes until Phase 1 of the TIYAN Parkway project can be completed.
The first phase would take us from that Cars Plus San Jose supermarket location through that grassy field, past the old GPD buildings, and a little bit further down, and that's Phase 1.
But Phase 1 can't begin until DPW can acquire some property owned by the airport. And the airport doesn't want to give them this property until DPW can prove that they have the funds to purchase some private property along the TIYAN Cliff line that is needed for Phase 2 of the TIYAN Parkway. There are about 6 private lots that DPW needs to acquire. Today, the legislature was called into a special session to consider a bill that would give up to $500,000 to DPW for the purchase of at least some of the private property that's needed.
What will the $500,000 buy us? We're hoping at least 1, possibly 2 of the parcels. And by doing so, we hope that the FAA and GIAA will release the property in Phase 1 to us.
Dominguez says they'll still need to identify more funding to purchase the rest of the private property, but if all goes well and the bill is passed and signed into law, this will allow them to get a start on Phase 1 of the Parkway project.
Phase 1 will not likely start until mid to late 2014.
DPW will also need to float a $40 million Garvey bond just for Phase 1 of the Parkway project. Then they'll have to identify another funding source for Phase 2. When all is said and done, the Parkway will be a 4-lane highway that will connect Route 8 from the Cars Plus area to Route 10A or the Airport Road at the Home Depot intersection.